Salutations, ladies and gentlemen. My name is JC.
What's up, guys? So it's me, Alexis. We're out here. Yeah.
Yay!
It's gonna be fun.
Yes. The idea for this is actually going to be a little bit of frostbite. So,
yeah.
Let's get started.
Hey.
Ow.
Okay, we're back. Let's get started.
So basically for this first part, I took Alexis's foundation and mixed it with white so that way she would look paler. Once the foundation was done, I put setting powder over it to make sure that everything was going to stay in place and that her foundation wouldn't be sticky. In the next step, I got liquid latex and I poured it into a little cup, and then I got a makeup sponge and I dipped it into the latex, then applied it to Alexis's face on all the high parts, like the nose, the forehead, the cheekbones, and the chin, because normally whenever you are frostbitten, that is what first starts to rot. Liquid latex is like glue, so it does need to dry. I handed Alexis a fan. She fanned herself for a little bit, and then I repeated this step about 3 to 4 more times, just so that way the liquid latex would build up a bit. After everything was set and mostly dry, I got some tweezers and I started to pull at the center of the latex blob that I created on Alexis's face. I tried to pull it so that way it would become detached from her face, and then I got some little eyelash scissors and I cut a small hole, trying very carefully not to injure Alexis. I'm sorry my hands kind of cover what I was doing. I kind of forgot that I was being filmed. Working slowly from the inside out, I started to peel back the hole that was now forming in the liquid latex. I cut around the edges and tried to make sure that the hole did not look perfectly circular. If it's perfectly circular, it's not going to look as natural, so I tried to make it a little bit more oblong or rectangular. I then repeated this step on every other single blob that was on Alexis's face. I then put yet another layer of foundation over that because I realized that Alexis didn't look as pale as I wanted, and whenever liquid latex dries, it's kind of shiny, so I wanted to matte that. Once everything looked good and was blended, I then grabbed a blush brush and I dipped it in kind of a reddish eyeshadow, or you can use a red blush, and I proceeded to put that on top of the areas where the liquid latex was. It makes it look a bit more kind of irritated because when your skin's irritated, it gets red. Once I was done with the red, I got a smaller tipped brush and I used a black cream paint to paint black onto the edges of the holes that we made in the latex, because whenever you have frostbite, your skin is actually dying and it turns black. Once the black was situated, I used a red face cream paint and I put that on the inside of the holes, so the raw spots, because that kind of shows your layer underneath and it's a little bit bloody. Next on the list was kind of a dark reddish purple color, which I put over the black on the edges of the holes just for some added color. I again took the same red eyeshadow that I used in the beginning because I felt like it wasn't red enough around the edges and I just wanted to make it a bit more noticeable and a bit more irritated. Last but not least, for the actual wounds, I got some scab blood, or you can use any just kind of normal fake blood. And I added that to the center of the wound just so that way it would look a bit shiny and nice and fresh. Last but not least, I added fake snow. To make fake snow, you can get white sugar, you can use salt. I just had some fake snow that I mixed with salt laying around, and at first, I decided, you know what, let's just put some clear lip gloss on Alexis's eyebrows, which was a mistake. So I definitely recommend putting Vaseline, or normally a lot of people use spirit gum, but I didn't really want to put that on Alexis because she would have to wash it off right after, and I didn't have any remover. So I put lip gloss on her eyebrows, and then I proceeded to cake on the fake snow. Around other parts of her face, I just decided to put eyelash glue on her wounds, which in retrospect, I think it should have been liquid latex, but eyelash glue and liquid latex are basically the same thing. So that all worked out, and I just put on the fake snow on top of that. The next step was to contour Alexis's face and make her look a bit more unhealthy. I took a brown and a purple kind of eyeshadow, and I sweeped that under her eyes a little bit. I took those same colors and I then contoured her underneath her jawline so that way she would look a bit more skinny. The last step, and honestly it's my favorite step, is I got some Vaseline and I put it on a mascara wand and I put that on Alexis's eyelashes. After that, I then put a little bit of fake snow on top of that so that way it looked like the snow was sticking to her eyelashes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the end product.
That was Mozart.
So this is the finished product. Hello.
Oh shoot, I was gonna pop up. Hey guys. So we're done. This is what I look like. Hope you like it, Mr. Harold, because I literally have snow in my eyes. It was fun though. Killed it. Literally. Okay. Bye. See you next video. Peace out. I'm white. I could blend in with the sheet.
Okay.
Hey. Am I good?
Yeah, I think so. You're going to have to pause it.
Okay, back to the video.
Why is my white voice so small?
My face feels like I just got a facelift because I can't move. It's so cold.
Sorry?